It's Saturday the 28th of August and welcome to episode 6 of Out in the Field Rough and Uncut. So it's a grey day at the moment. It's due to get a bit sunnier later. I'm a bit late out today as I had a late night, so I let myself have a bit of a lay-in. But shortly we're going to get outside and see if there's anything about. Hello mister, how are you today? You comfy there? Good. Right, the sun's out now. I've come out for a little walk. I've seen online that lots of Whinchats have been turning up on the Chiltern Hills and any other suitable areas of habitat. So that's what I'm going to do today. Head over the back of the estate and have a look at any suitable spots that I can find and check if there's any Whinchats around. According to this, I'm heading in the right direction. So I think I'll carry on this way. So it's 5:30, so it's already quite late in the day, but it was cloudy this morning. And I thought my best chance of getting Whinchats today would be when the sun's out. That then means that there's more insects in the air, because they do often like to fly catch or pick insects from the ground. So we're just heading across the fields at the back here. So ideal areas of habitat to look for Whinchat would be rough fields that have been grazed down by sheep or ponies, and in particular those that are bordered by fences where they use wooden fence posts and barbed wire. So when the Whinchats are hunting for insects, they will use those as a lookout and then drop down onto the ground to take insects, or occasionally fly catch and grab them in midair. The other type of habitat that's good for Whinchat is fields of barley, wheat and oats that have recently been harvested. So after they've been cut, it leaves behind what's called a stubble, which are the short stems of the grasses that are left behind. And then the Whinchats will often forage at the edge of those fields looking for insects that have been exposed or that are now more accessible due to the crop being cut. So as you know, here we've got plenty of these arable fields that are growing grass-like crops. We've also got a field behind us here that's grazed by sheep, and there's a few fence lines around this area which use that traditional wooden post with barbed wire. So we're going to have a look around and see if there's any signs of Whinchat here today. This field here is a good example of potential habitat. You can see the rough grasses grazed down by those sheep there. We've got this fence line running all the way around the edge, just like I've mentioned. So if we just head through here, this is the other type of habitat I mentioned. So this is recently harvested grass crop, such as wheat. So here's a green-veined white butterfly, and the name comes from those patterns or veins on the underwing you can see there. These ones are more of a black than a green. There are quite a lot of dragonflies hunting around the edge of these fields this afternoon. On a sunny afternoon like this, they do spend most of their time on the wing. It's not so easy to find one actually perched out, but I'll try my best to show you if we do see anything. The three species of dragonfly you're most likely to see out and about in the fields at this time of year, end of August, particularly in the southern half of England, are the common darter dragonfly, which is quite small. The male is reddish orange and the female is usually brown. You can pretty much find them anywhere. Then we've got the southern hawker, which is a large hawker, generally very dark, but with bright blue, turquoise and green patterns along its body and around the thorax. And that's quite large. It's almost as large as the emperor dragonfly, which is the UK's largest dragonfly. And the third one is the migrant hawker. So that's similar in coloration to the southern hawker, but it's quite a bit smaller. It's one of our smallest hawkers, and there are some places where you could see tens of them hunting all in one place at one time. They do breed in the UK, but we also get an influx in the autumn of migrants that have come across from the continent. Right, I found a southern hawker that's perched up here. It's just there in shot. I'm going to try and get close as slowly as I can. got incredibly good eyesight, particularly to movement. So if I creep as slowly as I can, it might let me get close enough for some nice footage. Look at those stunning blue eyes, turquoise and lime green patterns. Beautiful patterns along the length of the body. Now I've just seen out the corner of my eye a beautiful magpie moth. It's resting just there in this small tree. Look at that beautiful black pattern against the white background. The wash of orange yellow on the face, the body and the line across the wings. That is a beautiful thing. There's a common darter. Off it goes. See if we can get him up there. We move very slowly. Okay, just there is a female migrant hawker that's decided to sit out in the open. Now it's a bit far away for me to get close enough to film, but I'll take some shots and I can show you some close-ups. Now there's the female migrant hawker. Now migrant hawker females are actually quite easy to identify compared to some of the other hawker species, due to the reddish-brown markings along the body there. It's really quite a distinctive pattern and makes for a striking female dragonfly. Okay, so no luck looking for Whinchats today, but that's the way it goes half the time. With the fall of birds in the North Chilterns this morning, it's more than possible in the next few days that some of those filter down into the Vale of Aylesbury and we could pick some up if we're lucky. There goes the kingfisher. Okay, I'm heading back now as I need to do some prep for tomorrow evening, as I'm heading up to Wilmslow in Cheshire for a surprise birthday party for my mum and for my auntie who's 60. So happy birthday to you, Mum and Auntie Leslie. I'll be seeing you tomorrow, but you don't know that yet. And so I won't be out tomorrow, but if I do capture anything interesting, I'll share it in the video after the weekend. Just got in and thought I'd better share this sunset with you. Absolutely beautiful end to a lovely afternoon. So that's all for today. Thank you for watching and I hope you liked the video. If you did, please click like, and if you've got any questions, please leave them in the comment section below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. If you haven't already, please click subscribe and then you'll get to see the next videos it's uploaded. And once we reach 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to give some wildlife related gifts and prizes to 3 lucky subscribers. So have a good evening and I'll see you in the next video.